Hello students. Today we will discuss about Moeller chart. Sometimes in examination, instead of that word Moeller chart, we see the sentence the filling order of atomic orbitals. The filling order of atomic orbitals is nothing but you have to represent Moeller chart in the answer script. Already I think everyone is aware of this Moeller chart and practiced well, but some students are doing mistakes while representing the arrows. So to avoid the confusion of drawing arrows among the students, I am again drawing the Moeller chart. So in that we have to take two quantum numbers, that is L values. Here L signifies angular momentum quantum number introduced by Sommerfeld scientist, and N values, N represents principal quantum number introduced by Bohr scientist, Neil Bohr scientist. Okay, and Sommerfeld already said that each shell contains subshells, and first shell contains one subshell, second shell contains two subshells, third shell contains three subshells, and fourth shell contains four subshells. So based on this all concepts, we are drawing the Moeller chart, and in this Moeller chart we are following Ohm's rule, Above principle, and Pauli exclusion principles also. According to this, we are drawing the Moeller chart, that is the filling order of atomic orbitals. While representing that filling order of orbitals, we have to keep arrows. At that situation, students are doing mistakes. So here we have to take exactly just below the L value, and straightly exactly at n is equal to 1 value we have to take 1 s, and here 2 s, and here 2 p. Next n is equal to 3 means we entered into the third shell. So in third shell we have 3 subshells, 3s, 3p, and 3d, and in n is equal to 4, 4s, 4p, 4d, and 4f. Next n is equal to 5, 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f. Next 6, n is equal to 6 means 6s, 6p, 6d. N is equal to 7 means 7s, 7p, and 8 means 8s. So like this we have to mention the orbitals: s orbital, p orbital, d orbital, and f orbital. So after drawing this with the help of ruler, that is scale, you have to draw the lines. The line should be parallel to each other, like this. Very simple. You should draw the parallel lines like this. So at starting itself you should not combine and you should not give arrows. First you have to draw the parallel lines like this, so that our task becomes easy, and without confusion we can represent or present arrows. Okay, so parallel lines between these orbitals. So I am not using here scale. Okay, so I get small errors, but you all are using the scale. So with the help of scale you can draw this in accurate manner. So after drawing these parallel lines, exactly at the center of these parallel lines, again we have to draw the parallel lines. See, like this. One, two times parallel lines. First time the parallel lines should go through the orbitals. Now between that orbitals, in that way. So all are parallel lines only. Okay, now without confusion, now we can represent the arrows. See, the according to Moeller chart, the filling order, first electrons will enter into 1s, electrons will enter into 1s orbital. Here we have to keep the arrow. After filling electrons in 1s orbital, the electron will travel and electron order filling takes place into the 2s orbital. After completing the 2s, the electron will start moving, and the electron, after completing the 2s, the electrons are filled in 2p. After completing the 2p, electron will enter into 3s. After completing the 3s, here we have to keep the arrows. So this arrow is very important. Here only students are doing mistakes. Okay, so after completing 3s, the electron distribution takes place in 3p. After 3p, so students will get confusion here mainly. After 3p, they will write 3d. No, so here before 3d, the electron will enter into 4s. So this is the arrow here. Next, after completing the 4s orbital, the electron will enter into 3d. After 3d, 4p. After 4p, 5s. From 5s, again the electron will start moving. Okay, so after 5s, the electron will, we distribute electrons into 4d, 5p, 6s. Here we have to keep the arrow. From 6s to 4f, 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s. From 7s to 5f, 5f, 6d, 7p, 8s. This is the arrows. These are the arrows. So in that way, without confusion, you have to represent the arrows. Okay, sometimes in exam they are asking the filling order of atomic orbital. So without any confusion, you have to draw the Moeller chart. That's all. Sometimes when they give atomic number and they will ask the name and their electronic configuration, so during that situation, if you get any confusion, means roughly you draw the ray diagram in your answer script or imagine, and you write the electronic configuration, so that for 1 mark there is a chance. So after asking Moeller chart, sometimes they are giving name of the element and they will ask number and electronic configuration. Sometimes they will give number and they will ask the name and electronic configuration. So practice well, practice a number of times, so that you will get this diagram in a good manner. Okay, so without joining that lines into the orbitals, so we have to maintain some space. So to avoid this kind of difficulties and confusion while representing the arrows, you have to practice more number of times. Thank you, all the best.